I welcome you all on my YouTube channel. I pray to Almighty to offer blessings to all of you and fulfill all your wishes. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Taurus horoscope for the month of January 2025, which is the first month of the coming year. During this month, there will be a very important transit of Sun and Mercury. And what will the impact of these transits on different aspects of your life? We are going to discuss this in complete detail in this particular video. So, if number 2 is written in the first house of your birth chart, and along with that LA is also written, and if moon is also there, that means this monthly birth chart analysis report is for Taurus, and for all other zodiac signs you can watch my other videos. So let's move forward to first discuss about your career. Period from 1st to 14th of January, your birth chart will look like this, as you can see here. During the current transit, Saturn and Venus conjunction is there in the 10th house. Ketu, which is there in the 5th house, and Rahu in the 11th house, that is the house of profit. Jupiter is currently transiting in the house of lagn, that is the ascendant house, and Mars in the debilitated sign in the 3rd house. Sun and Mercury is currently transiting in the 8th house. So let's understand the impact of all these planetary transit on your career first. Currently, Sun and Mercury, which is placed in the 8th house here. Sun, which is the lord of the 4th house, and Mercury, which is the lord of the 5th house, that is the most auspicious planet in your birth chart here. Due to which this transit of Sun and Mercury may give you some sudden gains related to some real estate matters. That means people who are into property related business may get some sudden gains. If you are into family business, then it may give you some sudden ups and downs as well. So be a little careful about that. There are chances that you may face some conflict related to your family business here. Also, people who are into professionals which are behind the curtains type, like who are into detective, who are into research work, then this placement, this conjunction of Sun and Mercury will give you some very fruitful results here. Currently, Mars, which is in the debilitated sign in the 3rd house and is aspecting the house of fortune here in the 9th house, due to which it may create some trouble. It may give you some overconfidence related issues. There are chances that due to overconfidence you may take some wrong decision related to your career or related to your job. So you have to be little careful about that. You have to keep patience during this particular period. Otherwise, transit of Mars here may create some conflict, may create some misunderstanding in your mind. It may give you some illusions in your mind. There are also chances that your travel related to your job or business may increase here. Also, currently Saturn and Venus conjunction is there in the 10th house, and Venus, which is the lord of the 1st house, is currently transiting in the 10th house, also aspecting the 4th house here. Saturn, which is the lord of the 10th house and currently transiting in the Mool Trikona sign, that is Aquarius, due to which this transit of Venus here will give you some very positive results related to your career. If you have been searching job, or if you are planning to switch your job, then this placement of Venus will give you some very positive result here as well. People who are into media, people who are into fashion industry, people who are into clothes related business, and people who are into interior designing work, such natives, such professionals will be getting very fruitful results here. Also, professionals who are into some creative field like music, dancing, arts, etc., such people, such professionals will also be getting some very fruitful result of this transit of Venus here. Currently, Rahu, which is placed in the house of profit, and Ketu in the 5th house here, may create some illusion in your mind. Specifically for those, this period will be little troublesome who are into share trading. So such natives, such professionals have to be very careful here. On the other hand, people who are into some research work or people who are into some analytical field, such professionals will be getting some good opportunity as well. Rahu in the 11th house may also give you some certain opportunities related to foreign land as well. Rahu in the 12th house, where Ketu is also aspecting, may create some trouble if you are doing some business with your friends or with the help of your social circle. So this period may be little troublesome for you. Currently, Jupiter is transiting in the lagn house, where it is aspecting the 5th house as well as the house of fortune. That means your fortune is in your favor. And if during the past few years or even during the past few months you have been facing some challenges and your any project got stuck, then Jupiter aspect on the 9th house will give you some positive result in that, and all your problems will start resolving here. Also, Jupiter in the first house will make you little creative as well. Jupiter in the first house will give you some stable mind, and your decision making power will also increase here. Period after 14th of January, your birth chart will look like this. As you can see here, during this period, Sun is going to transit from the 8th house to the 9th house in the Capricorn here. Sun, which is the lord of the 4th house, is placed in the 9th house, which will give you some very good results here. This placement of Sun will give very good opportunities to those who are into media related work. If you are associated with social media and you are doing some business with the help of social media, then this placement of Sun, this transit of Sun will give you very fruitful result here. Also, students who are preparing for some government jobs, their fortune will be in their favor here. Sun in the 9th house will also attract you towards some social activities, social work as well. There are also chances that you may get the opportunity to visit some holy places as well. Period after 23rd of January, your birth chart will look like this. As you can see here, during this period, Sun and Mercury conjunction will be there in the 9th house. That is, Budh Aditya Yoga is going to form in the 9th house. Mercury, which is the lord of the 5th house, is currently transiting in the 9th house here. That means it is going to give you very auspicious results. Mercury and Sun conjunction in the 9th house will give such professionals, such natives very fruitful results who are into consultancy business, who are into voice related business, who are into media related business. And if you are a writer, then such professionals will be getting very fruitful results here. Also, the conjunction of Sun and Mercury here will give you some sudden gains related to the professional matters here. If you have been facing some challenges related to the professional or career related issues, then this period will give you some positive result here, and all your problems is going to get resolved here. So that was all about your career during the month of January. Now let's move forward and discuss about your health during this month. If we talk about your health, then period till 1st to 14th of January will be a crucial period for such people who are suffering from gastrointestinal problem, or if you have issues related to the lower abdomen area. During this period, you have to be little careful and avoid eating outside food or more spicy food during this particular period. Also, period from 24th to 25th of January and 10th to 11th of January will be a crucial period for such people who have insomnia or depression in the past. Such people have to do meditation, and that will give you some very positive result here. So that was all about your health. Now let's move forward and discuss about your finances during this month. If we talk about your finances, then period till 1st to 10th of January will be a little crucial period, or your expenses may be related to your health related matters due to the current transit of Mercury and Sun in the 8th house. Mercury, which is also the lord of the 2nd house, currently transiting in the 8th house, which may create some fluctuations related to your financial matters. During this period, you have to be little careful and avoid unnecessary expenses during this particular period. Period after 12th of January, your financial issues will start getting resolved here. Specifically, period from 7th to 9th of January and 24th to 25th of January will give you some sudden gains related to the financial matter, and these gains will be related to some of the previous investments what you have done during the past few years or during the past few months. On the other hand, you have to be little careful on 26th to 27th of January. During these days, these specific days, you have to avoid any lucrative offer and avoid unnecessary investments. Otherwise, it may create some mental stress to you. So that was all about your finances. Now let's move forward and discuss about your love and romance life. If you are into relationship, then period till 14th of January will be a problematic period for you. It is not so favorable for your relationship matter, because the lord of the 5th house, that is the Mercury, is going to transit in the 8th house, and Rahu is aspecting the 5th house where Ketu is placed. Specifically, period from 21st to 23rd of January and 7th to 9th of January. You have to be very careful during these days, these particular days. There are chances that your conflict with your partner may increase a lot. You have to keep patience during these days, otherwise it may create huge gaps in your relationship. On the other hand, people who are single, then period from 24th to 25th of January and 12th to 13th of January will be a favorable period to them. There are chances that you may meet someone specifically during travel period, due to which your love and romance life will begin. So that was all about your love and romance life. Now let's move forward and discuss about your family life during this month. If we talk about your marital life, then the month of January will be an auspicious period for your marital life. If you have been facing some challenges in the past, then it is going to resolve in the first month of the coming year. So that is going to give you some relief in that. If you have been facing some conflict, or if you have been facing some ups and downs in your marital life, then the month of January will give you some stable period here. On the other hand, period till 14th of January may create some trouble related to health matters of your father. There are also chances that you may face some conflict with your father. So avoid any unnecessary argument with them during this particular period. If you have been facing some challenges in the past, or if you have been facing some conflict with your mother as well, then the current period when Venus is aspecting the fourth house here is going to give you some stability in that. This period will give you some good results and will enhance your relation with your mother. There are also chances that if your mother has been facing some health issues, then that is also going to reduce here. On the other hand, due to the placement of Mars in the third house here, it is going to increase the conflict with your younger siblings. So you have to be very careful about that. You have to keep patience, avoid any hasty decision related to your younger siblings. Otherwise, your mental stress in the coming period may increase here. So that was all about your family life. Now let's move forward and discuss about those most important remedies that will be beneficial for you during the month of January. During the current period, Sun is transiting in your 8th house, so you can donate wheat flour, which will somewhere around 1 kg on every Sunday. That will give you very positive result here. Also, due to the transit of Rahu in the house of profit here in the 11th house, you can feed dogs and fishes daily after sunset. Currently, Mars, which is transiting in the debilitated sign, which is the third house, you should chant Mars Bij mantra daily 108 times, which is Om Gram Grim Grom Sab Omaya Namaha. These mantra will give you very auspicious result here. Also, you can donate red lentils on every Tuesday. So these were the best remedies that will help you during the month of January. So that was all about the Taurus horoscope for the month of January. May Almighty bless you always, and thanks for watching the video.